Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I've just had a load of Lego delivered over the past couple of days, things that I only ordered on Thursday. I'm amazed how quick things have come from Lego.com. So I'm going to get to opening these boxes in a moment. A couple of things from Amazon as well. Just want to let you know that I will be at the Gloucester Brick Festival tomorrow. That's Sunday the 18th of May 2025. It is at the GL1 Centre, which is in the centre of Gloucester, if you know Gloucester at all. The show opens from 10 a.m. As far as I'm aware, all the ticket slots are still all available. So I'll leave a link to the Brick Festival website. If you are local to Gloucester, it would be lovely to see you if you can make that event. However, back to this haul, I'm going to start with some of the bigger boxes from Lego.com first of all. And because most of these orders either arrived yesterday or today, then I've kind of no idea what's in each specific box, although I have got a list of some of the sets that I bought. So let's get into this and show you what I've got. Okay, so the reason for all of these orders, of course, is to get loads of these fabulous gift with purchase. This is the upscaled baby astronaut. This is in the red colour, of course. 40767 is the set number. You've sort of got a thing on here where you can write on a Lego box. I haven't forbid anybody that does that, but I'm sure some granny somewhere will write to Jimmy from Grandma and destroy the box. But me, I like to keep my boxes nice and fresh and clean and without pen all over them. Anyway, I digress. Very nice set this. I'm really looking forward to building one of these sets. I picked one up from the Lego store just the other day. I haven't had a chance to build it yet, but I'm really looking forward to building that. So this is something you get if you spent over £135 in the UK. I think that's definitely worth it. I know on the aftermarket they're already selling for upwards of £40, so that's a really nice little thing. So they are readily available at the moment, so if you are near a Lego store or can place an order for Lego.com, I definitely think about spending £135 on Lego to get yourself this fabulous free gift with purchase. That's my little hint of the day. So, of course, on all of these orders I've had to spend over £135, so there's quite a lot of money that I've spent on this. So with this one, I've got a big set and a couple of small sets. And the big set I've got is this set here. And it is the phone box. It is the Red London telephone box, set number 21347, and it does include batteries as well. You've got a little light in the telephone box, you can just see that there. And you can also position this in you've also got two different builds as well. You've sort of got the old classic phone box here, sort of from the 1950s and 60s, and you've got the 80s style phone. If you're from the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about. There was a slightly different sort of silvery telephone pads that they used to have back in the 1980s that they put in all of the telephone boxes. I think this is a nice set. It's $99.99 is the recommended retail price for this set. And yeah, I think this is a good one. It's retiring at the end of this year. It is a Lego Ideas set as well, so this is something I've picked up a few of these already, so nice to get another one of those. The other two sets to make up the money, and you'll see a lot of this today, is some brickheads, and this is another set that's retiring or supposed to be retiring this year. 40750. This is the Wednesday and Enid brickhead. If you've seen the TV show, I think it's on Netflix. I really enjoyed this last year. Jenny Ortega, I think it is. There she is on the side, plays Wednesday. She was brilliant in that, and I think they are doing a second series which is coming out soon, so I'm looking forward to watching that. Whether or not this set will retire at the end of the year, we'll have to wait and see. I think it was only released at the end of last year. Very, very short shelf life, and if it's popular, then Lego do tend to extend these kind of sets. But we'll have to wait. For now, it is on the list for retiring this year. That's why I got one of those. And the other one that I got is this one here, another retiring brickhead, one that I don't actually own yet. It's from Inside Out 2, Joy, Sadness and Anxiety. 40749 is the set number. I don't think this will be as popular maybe as the Wednesday and some of the other brickheads, but it's one I didn't have. Both of the brickhead sets are $17.99 here in the UK, so yeah, they're sort of standard price for these kind of brickheads. Right, did I take any money off this particular one? Let me just have a quick look. No, I did actually pay full price. So I've got a list here because I did actually use some of my insider points. I got loads of insider points for the Star Wars promotion, lots of things on double insider points, so I had quite a lot of insider points to sort of cash in, but this particular order I did pay full price for everything. So that's the first order there. Let's get into box number 2 then. Box number 2, let's get the tabs ripped off. Okay, so it's very similar actually. It's funny how they the orders come around. So here's my second Red Space Astronaut. We also have Brickheads. We have another one of the Wednesday and Enids, and there's another one in here. And this is one. I think I bought one or two of these already, but it's 40668 Captain America Red Hulk. $17.99 in the UK. Another set that is retiring at the end of this year. This is interesting because you can actually only buy 3 of these on Lego.com. Most of these sets, including the phone box, the other Brickheads, you can buy at least 5, but for some reason they've limited this to 3. So I've decided to get some of these before they retire. Now, this particular one, I did use £10 worth of my insider points to lower this particular order. The large set that I got for this one, again, it's another phone box. Sorry to be really, really boring, but again, it was just sort of trying to buy sets that matched up to the price so I could get the gift with purchase. So that's why I'm buying a lot of sort of similar and duplicate sets. Let's get into another box then. This is box number 3. Okay, so we've got something different this time. Of course, we've got the same promo gift with purchase, another Space Baby. And the extra set that I got with this, just to make the value up above 135, is this. Now, this is a set 40817, travel suitcase. Really nice little set, this. I've actually built this myself. It's very cute. You get a few little things to go in, like a toothbrush and a camera and a passport. $12.99 here in the UK. They released it earlier this year. I think it was back in April, and it was supposed to retire in 2027, but a little note came up on Brickhound saying it was retiring in 2025. Now, I think this might get extended. In fact, it probably will. They'll probably chop and change it and move it again. But for now, it's on the retirement list. So I thought it was worth getting something like this while I could. And I've got a big set in here this time. And we've got... oh, goodness. This is a lovely set, this. Another idea set. It's the Viking Village. It is set number 21343, 2,103 pieces, so it's quite a big one. Really nice set, this. I think this is going to be a very, very popular once it retires. I think the only downside with this set, I think it only comes with 4 minifigures. I think it could have done with a few more minifigures. But that aside, it's sort of a modular build, I think, as well. So I think you can chop and change how it looks. Can you do that? I'm not too sure. But anyway, you get 3 different buildings on there. Quite a nice build, something unusual, something that Lego have never really done before. They did a Viking ship, though, didn't they, a couple of years ago, a creator one. So there is sort of like a mini theme of these Viking sets already. So I think this one could do quite well once it retires. Did I get this on any discount? Just having a quick check. No, I paid full price for this particular order, but never mind. $124.99 is the recommended retail price for this. So I did pay full price on this. I think you can get this from either Smith's Toys or John Lewis here in the UK. I'll be keeping my eye on those sites later in the year to see if they are ever discounting this set, because I would like to get one discounted if I could as well. But it was quite good for now, at least, to get the baby spaceman with that there. One thing I need to mention as well as obviously placing all these orders with Lego.com, and you get insider points from Lego.com, I was using Top Cashback. They had a really good deal of 8.5%, as long as it wasn't an exclusive Lego item. And I've also, some of my orders I've been using with Avios as well. So where I've been buying exclusive Lego items, I've been using Avios because they had a slightly better percentage deal. But for each of these orders that I've placed, most of them with Top Cashback, I'm getting around about £9.60 in cashback for each of these orders. Now that cashback won't mature for about 2 or 3 months. But they're nice little things to sort of get popping through in 2 or 3 months' time. You get a little notification, there's your cash back. I can turn it into Amazon vouchers and I can buy more stuff, more Lego. Yeah, just to sort of make you aware, I am sort of doing my cash back as well with these. So let's get into another Lego box. Got this one just here. Okay, so same again, another spaceman. Quite a few of these now. The other set, the small set that I bought this time, was this one here, and another set that I've got a few of already, but not in this haul. 40650. It's the Land Rover, the Classic Defender, £13.49. Here in the UK. I think this is going to be a nice little set. I think you can only get these from Lego stores and Lego.com. It's a nice sturdy box as well. Saying that though, they've managed to get a little bit of a crease on there, so oh no, it's not the end of the world though. But yeah, nice little set. It's, again, I built this set and it's a lovely little build. A couple of stickers on it, but you always get stickers with sets like that. So that's another set there. And what did I get? My big set this time, something else, something different. And it is this set here. I have had these in previous hauls though. It's a Harry Potter set. It is the Triwizard Tournament The Arrival 76440. The main thing with this is the boat, the ship. You also get the carriage, the Beauxbatons carriage as well with that, which they have done before, but it's all about the boat really for this, and there's all sorts of stuff going on with the boat. I'll show you the back of the box there, and they show you some sort of smaller inside pieces there. Really, really tall. It's 44 centimetres or 17.5 inches tall from bottom to the top of the sail, so it's quite a big set. I think this will do quite well once it retires. Again, I think this is available from possibly Argos here in the UK, so there are chances to get this cheaper than paying full recommended retail price, but it's still a really nice set. I was going to have a quick check as well to see whether I did actually pay full price for this one. Where are we? The boat and the Land Rover. Oh yes, I used £10 of my insider points on that particular order, and that meant that means my buying price for this rather than £125 is going to be £115. So I'm quite pleased to get that with a little bit of money off. Right, I need to get into the next Lego box. It's the final of the large Lego boxes. Just moved a few things out of the way. There's some stuff over there. There's some stuff behind me. Let's get into big box number 5 from Lego.com. Okay, so we have yet another Space Baby and smaller sets. Let's have a quick look. We've got another one of the Wednesday Brickheads, another one of the Captain America and Red Hulk, but we have a couple of different sets in here. We've got this Speed Champion set here, and this is set number 76925, the Aston Martin double pack here, retiring at the end of this year. I don't think it's anything too special. Again, it's $44.99. I was just trying to sort of buy something I haven't really bought many of. I bought a couple of these already, but I've still got room to buy a few more. I don't think I got any discount on this one either. No, I did pay full price for this particular order, but these are available, I think, in the UK at B&M, so there will be a store exclusive. If you're not in the UK, there will be a store exclusive somewhere. I don't really have a B&M anywhere near me, and it's not a very good one either. It doesn't have a lot of Lego in it, so my only opportunities really for getting these sets are paying full price and getting them from Lego.com. So one of those sets there, put that down there, and the other set that I've got if I can get it out of the box, is this set here, and it's the Creator Cozy House. 31139 is the set number. Again, I bought a couple of these recently as well. They're $54.99 here in the UK. I think you can get these from Amazon here in the UK, but I've very, very rarely seen them discounted. And it is a set that's retiring in July of this year. Now, we're already in May, so this has only really got 2 more months on the shelves before it retires. Now, how popular this will be, we'll have to wait and see. Probably not that popular, but I quite like this. This gives me sort of older Lego town vibes with the house. It sort of folds in half, so you can sort of, you've got some folds down the middle there, and the whole house, and I don't think there's a picture. Oh, there it is. There's the picture of the house, how it folds into, and you can sort of have a full house together with a front and back. So that's what I like about it. Obviously, you've got some alternate builds as well, but that's quite a nice thing, and it was worth getting that particular order in as well. Right, they are my 5 big Lego.com orders out the way. However, I've still got 5 more boxes to get into, 3 from Lego.com and 2 from Amazon. So we'll do the Lego ones first. I'm going to get into this one. Now, this is how this one arrived. We have loose flaps, I'm afraid. Nobody likes loose flaps. So let's get into this one. I should be able just to rip this off quite easily and get into this. Yeah, that's not very great, is it? But The sets inside look okay, so I think we might have escaped any damage. Of course, it's the same thing. We've got another spaceman. Got some smaller sets in here. I got another one of the Joy, Sadness and Anxiety brickheads as well. I've also gone for a couple of these, and these are sets that are retiring again at the end of this year. It's 40748, the Batman 8-in-1. Now, you can only build one of these at a time, but you've got 8 different ones you can build. These are $24.99. I think that's a little bit pricey for these, saying the fact that you can only build one at a time. I don't think you need too many more pieces, though, to actually build more than one. So I know a lot of people have been buying a few little pieces and studs not on top and things to sort of build the core of the Batman, yeah, they're using sort of the extra pieces to build extra Batman. But yeah, this is unusual. So I don't have any of these yet, and I thought it would be a good opportunity again, retiring this year. Not sure how popular this will be. £25 for one brickhead is quite a lot of money, but we'll have to wait and see whether or not this is going to be popular in time. And we've got another one there as well. So what else do we have? Now, we have a poster. This is something that you can get on Insiders. Is it going to come out of the box? This is how it's arrived. So this is interesting. The poster itself is in fairly good nick. We've got a little bit of a bend on the back of the corner there. But this is Flying with the Fets, a real bounty. Was family all along. So this is kind of a fake VHS video cover of sort of the Lego, and it's advertising the new Jango Fett Star Wars set. It's even got the Be Kind Rewind thing on there and some stickers and price labels on to make it look authentic. Now, I wasn't going to buy one of these. I think they're around about, are they about 1,000 or 1,100 insider points? I can't remember what they are now. Yeah, these seem to be going on eBay for quite a lot of money, so I thought it was a wise opportunity to buy one of these. Not quite sure who's going to be interested in this, but yeah, they are still available on. So if you've got some insider points and you want to use them on something, this is apparently still available. So just something different, just something slightly unusual. Let's pop that over there. Don't want to destroy it too much. And we've got another set in here as well. They really did cram the sets into this one. And we have this insect set here, another idea set, set number 21342, the Insect Collection. Again, it's a set that's retiring at the end of this year. I originally said at the start of the year that I didn't like this set and I wasn't going to buy any, but this is about the third one I bought now. I actually have sort of grown to like this. I haven't built it yet myself, but I think it's probably got more going for it than I realised. A lot of these sort of unusual Lego sets do quite well. Maybe like the Jazz Club last year, a lot of people weren't really looking at that, weren't buying that set, but it's done very, very well on the aftermarket. So I thought it was a good opportunity to get another one of these. These are $69.99, £70 here in the UK, so they're quite pricey, but I did use £5 of my insider points to get £5 off this, so basically it's cost me £65. Not much of a discount, but any discount helps. Anything that will lower the price of the Lego set is always worth getting. Let me just pop this over here. This is Lego box number 7. Let's get into it. Okay, so there's another one with smaller sets in it. So we have another Batman, another one of those for £24.99. We have another Spaceman with a gift with purchase for spending over £135. We've also got a brickhead, which I don't have in this haul yet, and it's the Potted Groot. 40671 is the set number. These are $9.99, supposed to be retiring this year. Nice little thing to have. And again, it just sort of meant I could bring the price of my or value of my spend up to get that gift with purchase. We've got another one of the suitcases, travel suitcases here. I've already got one of those. But we have a larger set, which I haven't got yet. And this is the first one of these, actually. And it's this set here. Now, a lot of people I don't think know about this set. It only came out, I think, at the end of last year. It's the Blacktron Renegade, set number 10355. Part of the Icons range. £90, so it's quite a pricey set this. However, they are limiting this to 3 per person on lego.com, so it's relatively difficult to get hold of in any kind of bulk. Quite a nice set. I think it's a little bit niche because it's Blacktron, sort of an older style sort of Lego theme that they used to do back in the day. But yeah, I think this, who knows how this is going to do long term, but quite a nice thing, unusual, a little bit different. And again, I was running out of other things really to buy on lego.com. I did myself a huge list of all the sets that I could get as part of this deal, and I had to list the things that I'd bought previously, because obviously you have spend limits and you can normally get no more than 3 or 5 of something. So it's my first one of these. I'm sure it won't be my last. Let me just pop that over here. I'm fast running out of space, but final lego.com box. Let's get into this. Right, we have another Spaceman. I've got lots of these now. Goodness me. And I've also got another set which I don't have yet, and another set that's retiring. This is Star Wars set. It's called the Invisible Hand. It is set number 75377. So I don't know much about this ship. I do apologise, I don't know my Star Wars ships that well, but this is $46.99. It's an unusual price, but quite a nice price for this promotion, because there's a lot of sets which are priced at £90, and obviously if you buy this, it takes you over the 135 only just, and means you can get the gift with purchase. I hadn't bought any of these previously. I think £46, £47 for this size set is a little bit pricey, but yeah, it's a set that I don't have. I think this is another set possibly that might be a store exclusive somewhere. I can't remember where it is, so if maybe I can get this in the future at a cheaper price, I will try and do that. But for now, I've got my first one of those, and I've got myself another one of the Blacktron Renegade sets as well, just because that was the perfect price point to pick up another one of those. So we have 2 boxes still left to open. The first one is this, and this is from Amazon. This is from Amazon UK. Now, this has got a huge hole in the side of it. I have had a brief look inside the box, and the contents do look okay, but of course we don't know until we actually open this. So let's get into it and see if there's any damage. The good news is the sets look okay. So we've got 6 of these, and these are again sets that are retiring at the end of this year. This is from Amazon. 76935 is the set number. It's the NASCAR. Not sure how I feel about this. It's a very colourful car for a Speed Champions. NASCAR probably less popular here in the UK and Europe than it is maybe in North America. However, it was reduced, and it was down from £21 is the recommended retail price. It was down to $14.95. But if you bought 4 or more, you got another 5% off. You could order a maximum of 6. That's what I did. That's what I did, and that made my buy-in price £14.20. Not too bad. I've bought Speed Champions cheaper than that in the past, but since the price hikes, it's more and more difficult to buy sets for less than £15. So I think that was a reasonable discount on a set that I don't actually have yet. I'll be keeping my eye out for more deals and discounts on that set. There are the rest of the sets in there. I think they all look okay. Yes, they do. So let's get into the final Amazon box. And this is actually from Amazon France. So, France had a thing where they're advertising, it was 25 years apparently of Amazon in France. And you can buy things in the UK from Amazon France. You have to sort of limit how much you spend, because there are obviously import duties over around about 130-ish pounds, I think, here in the UK, but it had some very, very good deals. However, I was a little bit of a numpty, and there was an extra discount which I didn't use. It was like an extra discount code, and I got so excited because the price was pretty good to start with that I didn't use the extra code. So I could have actually got another £20 off this order, which is really stupid of me. I know I could kick myself for doing it. Never mind. I've got the sets, and maybe learn next time not to be so hasty when I'm placing my order. I was a little bit concerned about this because there was a stage where this showed up as being in America. I don't think it was ever shipped to America, but for some reason, and other people had this same issue as well, orders from France seemed to get shipped to the UK, and then it came up with an address somewhere in like Kansas or something like that. It was very, very odd. I'm pleased to announce that my sets have arrived in good condition, because some people did have some howlers, some really, really tatty boxes, but I've got myself two of these. This is the Walt Disney Tribute camera. It is set number 43230. This is a lovely set. I bought one of these ages ago to build, and I never have built it. So maybe this will spur me on to dig that box out somewhere and get that built. But really nice set. I think the thing that sets this apart is you do get the minifigures with it. You get a Walt Disney figure, but also you get Bambi and Dumbo, which I think is the only time they've ever done something like this. You get this rather unusual sort of film piece as well. It is a really nice build, I've heard as well, so I'm sort of looking forward to that. Now what you can do is you can actually open up the camera and put Walt Disney inside. Clever little thing. So again, it's a set that's down for retirement at the end of this year. So I'm keeping my eye out for this, because it's a really nice set, and I think this could do very, very well once it retires. There's the second box there. There is a little bit of a dent in there. That's not too bad though. The set is sealed, and I have to say it's a lot better condition. I saw somebody order a couple of sets, and literally it was just completely damaged inside. I think it was the R2-D2 set, so at least my orders have arrived in good condition. Right, that is everything from this haul. There's a lot of Lego there, and there's also a heck of a lot of Lego there, so let me reorganize everything behind me. There we have it then. So that is a lot of Lego. I have to say, for saying how quickly most of this arrived, obviously the Amazon orders, they came sort of last week, but the rest of the Lego orders, I literally ordered them early morning on Thursday. Three of the boxes arrived Friday afternoon, and the other 5 boxes arrived this morning. So very, very quick turnaround. And if you don't know, most of our sets from the UK come from a depot somewhere in Belgium on the Dutch Belgian border. So they must have had some stock in the UK to be able to deliver it quickly. I really, really don't know. But whatever reason, it's come very quickly. I'm a pretty happy bunny, because I've got loads of red baby spacemen. Yeah, these I hope will sell very, very well at shows and things like that. So I'll be able to take a few of these to the Gloucester Brick Festival tomorrow. As for the rest of the sets, they will probably all remain sealed, and these will go into sort of my investment inventory. And yeah, these will be sort of sold at a later date. It shows maybe next year, the year after, who knows. What am I sort of most pleased with? What's my favourite set out of these? Difficult to say really. Obviously the Space Baby is number one. That's not one that I bought though. I think the red telephone box has to probably win. That's a really nice set, and I think out of all of the sets I bought, that would be the one that I would probably like to build. That, and of course the Disney camera as well, which is one that I do have to build. Whether I'll ever get round to it, I don't know. Lots of different sets, quite a few BrickHeads, as there always are when I do these hauls, but the BrickHead sets are great because of the price point. You obviously need to spend £135. There's not that many sets for £140, £150, so it just makes sense to be able to buy some smaller sets, you know, take you over that spend threshold to get the free gift as well. And as I say, I've got quite a lot of cash back as well. I was using cash back on each of these orders, so in 2 or 3 months time I'll get the cash back or the Avios points and be able to use those on other things, so always bear that in mind. That is pretty much it. Now I've got quite a few more orders to come as well from Lego.com. These weren't the only orders I placed. A lot of people have asked me in the past as well, how do I manage to get so many of the promos, the gift with purchase, because it is supposed to be one per household. It's something that we've always been able to do here in the UK. I think whether other places it might be more difficult, but it's never really been an issue. The only thing I do is when I place my order, you get 2 emails, one saying they've got your order, so that's just a sort of a general email that you gets triggered every time you place an order. But normally it takes about 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, but you get an email saying, you know, we've got your full order. It will list your full order. When I get that second email, that's when I then place my next order. So I'm always waiting to make sure that order has placed. And yeah, you know, you can get all the promos and the gift with purchase. Whether I'm supposed to or not, who knows? They may stop it one day, but for now whilst we're still able to do this, I do like to get as many of these promo sets as I can, because they're always very, very popular. And you know, what's not to love about that Space Baby? That is just the most awesome promo set ever, and I will be building one of these at some stage as well. So now I've got plenty of them. I can certainly put one aside and treat myself to building that at a hopefully not very in the too distant future. But that is pretty much it for now. Oh, don't forget the poster as well. I did take that out earlier. There's nowhere to display it, so I've got the poster as well. I hope you enjoyed this Lego haul. There will be another Lego haul coming soon. A couple of things are on back order, so that might be the end of next week, but keep an eye out for that, and keep an eye out for my video for the Gloucester Brick Festival. I've still got to pack my car and do all of that, but I've got plenty of time this afternoon, this evening, to do all of that. So I do hope you enjoy this extra sort of video I managed to squeeze in before I go to the Brick Festival. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video, and if you are going to the Gloucester Brick Festival, we'll see you there. That's it for now. Take care. We'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.